In those days, the restaurants on a whole try to give the public a variety of dishes purported to be Chinese, but unfortunately, the quality of cooking wasn't that up to standard. So it became a little bit of a joke. Ingredients that I could get in those days was soy sauce and oyster sauce. There was no fresh fish. Even today, there was no fresh fish. The quality of the seafood remained more or less the same, except today you got more import. Well, by 1965, there were a number of good cooks already established their business in the West End, in Chinatown. The best person I come across was a man called Mr. Young, who started the Rendezvous Group. And he really put restaurants on the map of London. And ever since then, people expected a high standard. They were the inspirations for me to start my own business. In those days, were mainly Pekingese or Hunan, and as against the Cantonese, purely Cantonese of Holland Kwok. So I try to combine the two together to set up my own business. You see, these days, a lot of materials can be thrown in from all parts of the world. We might modify certain dishes, but we could not run away from the fundamental. So I would not label it British Chinese or London Chinese food, because it's just Chinese, yes. There are good restaurants open up the last 20 years, also help to improve the standard of cooking, especially in London. And it's always been my job to travel and try out certain dishes or certain way I feel people manage their restaurants or doing the business. I spent a month on a business trip to California in 1991. Quite a stimulating trip. And after that, I came back to start up 4 takeaway units. Not just now, but over the last 20-30 years. The main problem in Chinese food or Chinese restaurants is manpower. It will remain the same, especially with the current immigration regulations. I find satisfaction that the feedback was mostly favorable. It's not that they were too polite to tell me otherwise. It's just simply I can sense genuinely most of them enjoy our food. This is not the money can buy.